roll speeding. Speed. We're settled.
Good to go?
You're good.
Sweet. Okay, I want to go back to the speech that you gave when you were in your 6th grade. What do you remember from that speech?
Yeah, I did a speech on volleyball.
When you think about volleyball, what pops into your head?
Ready, set, go.
My dad, he never put pressure on me to kind of live up to any sort of expectations.
Keep it up. Keep the abs tight.
It's not just another sport waiting to be played.
I wanted to be successful, and I wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps.
Here comes baby Jordan.
And that does come with some pressure.
I'm about to do 30-inch box jumps.
Oh my goodness.
Minor! Looking like your dad, Harold, there.
I have a rush of adrenaline and then take a deep breath. I make the perfect pass, and my teammate crushes the ball.
Cami Minor is special. She is dynamic.
The crowd's roaring chants are deafening.
She can do it all.
Stanford senior Cami Minor is one of the top NCAA volleyball players in the country.
Minor over on 2.
The 2-time All-America setter has Stanford in the mix for a national title.
Cami Minor's name is all over the Stanford record books.
But why Cami thrives today begins roughly a decade before she was even born.
Minor to follow it. Big time play.
His nickname is Baby Jordan, and he is something special.
Harold Minor, a shooting guard at USC from 1989 to 1992, earned the nickname Baby Jordan for his athletic style of play and high-flying dunks, drawing comparisons to another aerial artist of the era.
With the 12th pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Miami Heat selects Harold Minor from the University of Southern California.
Somebody compares you to, the best player of all time, you're going to take notice of it. It makes you feel good to hear, people thinking that I was a good player.
That's the most exciting dunk we've seen in 2 years.
But after 4 seasons in the NBA, Harold's career was cut short by knee injuries. He distanced himself from basketball and stopped responding to reporters' requests for interviews. Even today, he refuses to appear on camera.
I never became the player that I could have been. Just the people expecting me to be Jordan, that's a tough thing to deal with.
In 2003, 7 years after his last NBA game, Harold found a new purpose.
When Cami came, it just gave me a new joy. And so I kind of threw myself into that, trying to, be the best dad that I could be, and, the most present, loving, and nurturing father that I could be.
When I was really young, it really wasn't that sort of relationship where it was coach-player or anything like that. It was just my dad and him being his silly, goofy self and us just bonding over all things sports.
When did you realize he was kind of a big deal?
Going at USC when his jersey was retired, my brother and I, we were both really young. I remember being on the court while he was giving his speech and watching his highlight reels and started to realize that he really was a special athlete and he played. He told me that he had struggles with his health, his physical health, and why he had to give up the sport he loved, and how just following your passions and the importance of me finding that in whatever it is, sports related or not.
Good job, Cami.
It was just dedicating all my time into volleyball, and I really fell in love with the team aspect, the energy, the momentum shifts, all of that.
When Cami was young, coaches quickly identified her natural ability to place the ball in the air, allowing her teammates to score. They encouraged her to train as a setter. So Harold stepped in to help Cami take the challenge head on.
So you're about to show us your workout?
Yep, it's quick foot drills.
I had a lot left to give. I was able to transfer that, passion that was unused within my own self, put all those things into her and to try to help her, achieve great things in her own sport.
I spent so many hours just setting balls off the wall and trying to get my wrist stronger, and my dad watching my form and just helping me and encouraging me to just keep staying committed to those repetitions, and that would pay off.
It wasn't long before Cami was making her mark on the position and the Minor family name.
I believe I first heard of Cami Minor sometime around 7th, 8th grade. It was pretty obvious that she was a special athlete. I think the whole country kind of saw her at a big tournament and everyone was talking about her.
We played her high school, and I remember all the seniors at the time, they were talking about this girl, Cami Minor, and they're like, she's like the most insane setter that we've ever played against.
I took a visit to USC when I was in high school. My dad, he didn't really want me to go to USC. He wanted me to kind of carve my own path out where I wouldn't have to be in the shadow of his success that he had there.
By 2020, that path had led her to Stanford University in Palo Alto, nearly 350 miles north of the LA area home where father and daughter train.
It was tough to realize that, she has it now. Like, she doesn't, need me as much.
Harold sent me a text a couple weeks into the season. Is Cami on schedule? Is she good? Is she a real player?
And how about a kill there by the setter, Cami Minor?
It's like, Harold, she's the best setter in the country. He's like, really? And it's like, yes.
Minor goes on two, slammed home, Cami Minor. Great set, Cami Minor. One of the best players at any position in the country.
Just her presence on the court is just so notable, so monumental, and we look to her to make so many plays. I mean, she's touching the ball every single rally.
All 15 of us are necessary to win this national championship that we have our goals set on. Cami Minor's running our offense, and she's the quarterback of our team, so she definitely is a critical piece of that puzzle.
Now, Cami Minor has one last chance to win an NCAA title. As always, she'll set up her teammates, just like her father did for her.
From day one, she's been a blessing in my life. She's an adult now. Our relationship changes. It grows.
She's going to be a volleyball star, folks.
I get it all from my dad.
It gives me chills to watch that video. He was always so confident in my abilities, even when I couldn't see it myself. But I think it's just a testament to his belief in me, and that eventually translated in belief in myself.